What's up, guys, and welcome to Jack's Arcade. So, you guys remember all those videos that I made a pretty while back ago, talking about how sooner or later a change is going to be coming to this channel? Well, phase one of that change has finally been complete, and I wanted to share that with you in this video, and as well as just giving you a little bit of an update and in terms of what is to come. So this is going to be like a much shorter video, especially when compared to the last 3 or 4 weeks or so. So this is going to be just a classic, regular old gameplay commentary, much shorter video. So yes, the channel is now called Jack's Arcade. Obviously, I'm still Jack. It's just not going to be called Jack of All Trades anymore. As a matter of fact, it's actually going to be following the purpose of the Jack of All Trades name, actually, because I am no longer limited to just playing one sort of game, or limited to one sort of platform and stuff like that, or limited to just talking about, I'm just no longer limited. It's basically the shackles are off basically at this point, and I am free to basically talk and play and stream of whatever game that I basically want that would actually make sense and coincide with the channel. And I did not actually, it just made no sense for me to just make a new channel and start from scratch because, well, there's a couple of reasons. Number one, at the essence of what this channel still is, I mean, it's still intact. It's just not limited anymore. And there's been a twist to it. But at the same time, at the essence, we're still covering gaming. So it really didn't make as much sense to me to just start a new channel from scratch, especially since also I've got a handful of viewers that are still obviously watching and still around and all that kind of stuff. And by the way, if there's any specific gameplay you guys want to see in the background in any of the podcast videos, just let me know. I've got access to more games now than I ever did before. So everything from classic to past console generations to arcade, just let me know. Granted, I don't have everything, but I've got more than enough to play with. So especially when it comes to this, especially when it comes to the channel, I could literally never run out of games to play or gameplay to have. And again, wide variety. And it's been a blast going back to the past and playing games like RoboCop vs. Terminator or Turtles in Time, to name a few. It's been really great. It's like my childhood brought back to reality. And the reason why I have decided to make the change was because it's something that's been brewing in the back of my mind for like the last better part of a year, if not more. And at the same time, I've come to realize that I have, whether it's in real life or whether it's whenever I play a game or whenever, the thing is, I never ever get tired of talking about video games with other people, right? So it's like, well, why don't we translate that to the internet, right? So it's like, and why limit yourself to just one game or one this or one that? It's like, let's just broaden the horizons and go beyond and just put this whole vision to fruition. And it's just basically at this point, it's like, stop thinking about it, just do it. So phase one has been finally complete. Obviously, there's a new channel banner and stuff like that, and the name has been slightly changed, and phase two is actually going into progress as we speak. And phase two basically consists of basically what you guys are going to be seeing on screen when you tune into the videos as far as the podcasts are concerned. And yes, I will be going live. I was originally planning on doing it this Friday, but unfortunately there might have to be another delay for yet another week because again, all the bells and whistles come together and stuff like that. I don't want it to be half-assed to where the name change is different, and then you click on the video and you see the exact same thing that you have been seeing, or again, I want it to kind of fit and match together. So I want everything. I want the majority of things to be done at once. Obviously, not everything will be done at once, but like a lot of stuff will be done at once. So I'm really just excited for this transition, and it's been a blast, honestly, to just over these last 3 to 4 weeks, especially since I just been putting it to the test and seeing how I like it. It's really been a blast over the last 3 to 4 weeks, just absolutely just shooting the shit on every single game, like basically just talking about any single game, covering gaming news. There's limitless things to talk about now. And it's not going to be the same old. Obviously, there's always new games and stuff coming out, and probably what I'm going to be covering next week, even though I might not be live, what I'm going to probably be covering is talking about all the leaks that are coming out, because we got the showcases coming up within, what, a week or two. So it really is an exciting time if you're a gamer. And at the same time, gaming at this point right now is just basically more life than it's ever been. So many people are into it now, so it's like, the potential in terms of expanding the community, not just within my own little bubble here in my YouTube channel, and as well as streaming as well, which again doesn't limit my streams to just one type of game, right? You guys can literally go on Twitch and watch how I would struggle with a game like Turtles in Time on normal difficulty, and I shit you not. Again, this was Konami back in its prime, and that game is actually hard to beat. It's like once you get to level 4, it's like all the cuffs are off and the game pulls some really cheap shit on you. But it's a blast. It's a great time to play the game, you know, and to have something different every time while keeping the foundation of what this channel is the same. For me, it just makes sense, and it's the perfect fit. And I'm really excited to kind of bring you guys along with me. And for those of you guys that choose to come along with me, and it's for those of you guys that have been watching, it's been a blast. And at the same time, I've also heard good things. Especially when Dr. Bolo was on here, that was such a blast to record. And when we do go live, it's going to be even better. And again, multitude of guests on here. And at the same time, when we do go live, the comments section on here on YouTube can obviously be involved in the process, and they can have their say in terms of what we're talking about as well, as if you guys were guests, because ultimately at the end of the day, you guys are. And then obviously, who knows, maybe in the future, in the very near future, some of you guys in the comment section could also be guests on the podcast. You know, just make sure you got a good mic and Discord. That will come later. But yeah, very exciting time, and it never gets old to me. It never gets old. Talking about video games and being excited about video games never ever gets old, especially when you're not limited to just one game and you're kind of forced to talk about, you know, the problems with that game or whatever it is or whatnot. It's just too negative. It's not enough balance. I mean, obviously there's always going to be negativity no matter what, because that's how life is and that's how gaming is. But you got to be in balance, man. And at the same time, when I come on here to do this, and when I record, or whenever I stream, or whenever I do the podcast and go live, you know, it's that kind of positive energy and that kind of like fun factor is just unmatched to me. It's an absolutely good time. And at the end of the day, it brings me back to my roots. Like when I first started doing YouTube, it's like, you do this to have fun. Ultimately, at the end of the day, if you're not having fun doing it, then why are you doing it? It's detrimental. So it's like, it's really good to basically be having fun again and to not be limited anymore. And I'm happy as hell to do it. So, and having a certain sense of balance, because if you're out of balance, it's going to affect literally everything. So, but yeah, anyway, this video is about reaching its limit, give or take. So I just wanted to kind of update you guys and to see what's coming. So again, I apologize for the delay, and please let me know down in the comment section in terms of what like games you would like to see, or what subjects you'd like to be discussed or whatnot. Because if I have, like, let's say 5 topics planned for a certain stream or whatnot that I want to talk about in terms of what's going on with gaming news or anything like that, new news, or something old to kind of add into the mix. Again, if somebody comments something that they would like to hear, it's like I would take that into fruition, and I would actually put that as like say a 6th topic or something like that. So so yeah, anyway, that's all I got for this one. Thank you very much to everybody that has been coming to watch and that has been saying good things. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I really look forward to doing more. And I am really looking forward to recording the next session, which is going to be talking about leaks, because there's a whole bunch of juicy stuff that's coming that as a gamer has me excited. And because at the end of the day, I am a fan of gaming, right? And I like it all. So basically it's like, this is like the time of year, because June is coming up. It's literally right around the corner. So there's gonna be a lot of shit to talk about, and a lot of shit to play, and a lot of things to react to and to discuss, both good and bad. So it's like, this is gonna be a good time, and I want everybody that comes to the streams, whether it's live or whether it's a pre-recorded session that I post here on YouTube, I want you guys to have a good time as well. I want people to be having fun, to have a good time. Now, obviously, you can't please everybody. That's just a fact of life. But ultimately, at the end of the day, we're all here to have a good time. For me as a content creator, and for you as a viewer, right? So let's have a good time. So anyway, that's all I got for this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great Memorial Day. I hope everybody that watches this has an additional day off to kind of R&R and just kind of recover and just enjoy life. But if you don't, I totally understand. I'm actually on that boat with you. But anyway, at the end of the day, when we get on here, we're going to have a good time, and I'm looking forward to having a lot of fun with you guys. But anyway, that's all I got. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.